that's how I've written my first step. Okay, place the compass point on. Before I go over there, what is the second step? What do I do once my compass point is there? I have to draw two things, don't I? Number one, yeah, Ash? Okay, draw an arc, but draw an arc where? First, I want to draw an arc that'll intersect with AB. See why we introduced all this language? So that we can actually describe what's going on. Okay, so draw an arc that intersects with AB. Okay? So let me quickly do that. Now, by the way, you might have noticed, it's probably easier with yours. Actually, no, yours don't have tiny things. It really helps if you try and make sure that your compass stays the same width all the way through. Like, you don't accidentally go, as you're drawing an arc, you go, whoa, whoopsie daisy, right? Because that'll mess up all of the diagrams and your lines won't end up parallel, okay? So, let me draw it through now. Okay, there's my arc. It's a tiny little thing. My third step is I have to draw another arc. Where does the other arc go? Someone else. Someone hasn't said anything yet. Where does the other arc go? It's still the same length.
I'll answer that question.
Yeah, today.
Where's the point of that arc?
It go where? Say that again.
The point of the intersection of the arc and
Wait.
AB.
I still have my point here, right? But I haven't finished. I've drawn this one arc, but I need to draw another one. Where do I draw it?
Oh, where you think your other line will
That's
end
right.
up.
So that's exactly right. Let me repeat that again because Noah said exactly right. You draw another arc, and I'm going to draw it up here, right? Because if AB is like this, I'm expecting my new line to sort of go like this. So it should hit through there, okay? So draw another arc that passes through where you expect your new line to be. And because this AB, I've actually drawn it so it's quite parallel, right? So this is horizontal. Sorry, that's what I mean. It's quite horizontal. I'm expecting this line to go horizontal as well. Okay, that was step 3. What's step 4? My compass point's going to go somewhere else. Where is it going to go? It would really help if we had some language to describe this, right? This point down here, why don't we give it a name? What should we call it? How about a letter?
L.
C. C works? A, B, C, that seems like a logical choice. Okay.
There's P.
Yeah, but that's up above. That's doing its own thing. So we'll do a Q in a second. Okay. So draw another arc. So my next thing is, maybe I should say, draw an arc that intersects with AB at C. So that's what I'm calling it. So now I'm going to put my compass point on C, right? Place the compass point on C. Okay. Now, once I do that, what am I going to do? Where am I going to draw an arc? Do you remember?
To intersect with your arc that you estimated with.
Not yet, not yet. I'm going to do something else first. I am going to get that, but I think that's the next step. You know, remember there was another arc I had to draw. I'll show you. It looks like this. How would you describe it?
Oh yeah, that was the marking. Yeah.
How would you word that? How would you describe the step? It's going to be, step 5, draw an arc that what?
Intersects C and B.
That's right. Draw an arc that intersects with AB. Again.
Isn't it C and B?
Yes, actually, BC, I guess. With BC. What should we call that point? Let's give it a name.
J.
Good choice. Okay, now we're almost there. Okay, step 6. Place the compass point on D. Oh, there goes my ruler.
I know.
D. Now what do I do with it? Where do I draw an arc?
Intersecting with the top line.
I'm going to say draw an arc that intersects with the arc from step 3. Because now we have language to describe this, right? Draw an arc that intersects with the arc at step 3. Okay. Now, by the way, that point up there, the new one where these two meet, it's alongside P, so I'm going to call that Q. Okay?
They should really make a shorter word for intersect. It's so annoying. What would the word be?
Hit? I don't know. Okay. Last step, step 8. Join P, Q. Okay.
What? I just said step. I didn't say one.
Now, mine's a little off. I suspect at some point during that, I probably adjusted the width of my compass a little bit, but there you go. That's it. Yours should look a little better than mine. Now, my question to you is, why did it work? Why did it make a parallel pair of lines? Because I said so. But why? But why?
You do woo powers.
Let me draw some more like, lines onto here, intervals actually. And let me see if you can work out what's going on with me. Have a look at this.
Why are you so weird?
Okay, I just joined up PC and QD. Okay? Now, why is a good question, okay? I don't have a Y on there, but if I did, okay. Now, I'm just trying to point out to you that this shape, PCDQ, this shape is not just any shape. It's a very special shape. And if I had my previous other two here, you'd notice that if I joined up the same ones, it'd be another special shape. What kind of shape is it? Can you take it? Yeah.
Parallelogram.
Okay, number 1, it's a parallelogram. Okay? That's the first thing about it. But it's actually even more special than that. Remember, do you remember I kept on saying over and over again, I kept saying, make sure you don't change the length of your compass. Do you remember I kept saying that, right? That means every time you drew an arc, it should be the same length, the same distance between the center and the arc, right? So for instance, from here to here, that distance, right? That distance is the same as that distance. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Because I drew them from the same point, right? Then what did I do next? Hold on, Jasmine. Hold on. What did I do next? I drew another arc down here, but I didn't change the compass.
Yeah.
So it should still be the same length, right?
What? Yeah.
Still the same length, isn't it? Same distance between the compass point and the pencil, right? Then I drew one more. I drew DQ, but I didn't change the compass. So it should be the same length over there. What kind of shape is this? Yes. It's equilateral. When you've got a quadrilateral, a 4-sided figure, and all the sides are the same, do you know what it's called? It starts with an R. A rhombus. You just drew a rhombus. You might like to even join those lines up. Now we're going to spend a lot more time talking about these kinds of figures in the future. But this is why. This is why all of your random arcs and that kind of thing made parallel lines. Because what it really made was one of these. Okay? And those sides are parallel.